Hi, mamas. I'm your host, B, and welcome back to a special episode dedicated to fathers. Before I begin, I want to share something personal. I know that Father's Day can bring up a lot of different emotions for people. Some have wonderful memories, some have complicated ones, some are grieving, some are healing. For me, I was fortunate. I was lucky enough to grow up with a father who took care of me, supported me, and showed up for me throughout my life. Was he perfect? Of course not. No parent is. But I never had to question whether he loved me. And now that I'm a parent myself, I appreciate even more what that kind of presence means. Because as children, we often take those things for granted. It's only later that we begin to understand the sacrifices, the worries, the long days, and the countless ways our parents were caring for us behind the scenes. So before we talk about fatherhood today, I just want to say thank you, Dad, for showing up, for supporting me, for loving me, and for helping shape the person I am today. And that brings me to today's episode. Today, I want to talk about dads. Not the perfect dads, not the social media dads, not the dads who somehow managed to assemble a toy without swearing. I want to talk about the real dads. Now, if you're a dad listening to this, I need you to know something. There's a good chance you're doing better than you think. I know that's hard to believe, because most parents spend a surprising amount of time wondering if they're messing everything up. You lose your patience one day and replay it for a week. You forget something important and feel guilty. You wonder if you're spending enough time with your kids. You wonder if you're teaching them the right things. You wonder if they will remember the mistakes. But here's what I've learned: children have a very different perspective than we do. You remember the time you were stressed. They remember the time you became a dinosaur and chased them around the living room. You remember the day you were tired. They remember the day you let them help wash the car and somehow turn a 15-minute chore into a water park. You remember your imperfections. They remember your presence. And that's a big difference, because children aren't looking for perfect parents. Thank goodness. If they were, would all be in trouble. Children are looking for connection, for safety, for love, for someone who shows up. And dads do this in ways that often go unnoticed, like carrying a sleeping child from the car. Let's take a moment to appreciate that, because every dad knows there's a sacred mission involved. You have exactly one chance to transfer a sleeping toddler from the car seat to the bed without waking them. It's basically parenting's version of a bomb disposal operation. Wrong move, mission failed. Everyone cries, but dads keep trying night after night, because that's what love looks like. Not always the big moments, the small ones, the ordinary ones, the repetitive ones, the ones nobody applauds. I think fathers sometimes underestimate how important they are. Maybe because so much of parenting feels invisible. You don't always get immediate results. You teach kindness. You repeat yourself 47 times. You remind your child to say thank you. You help them through hard times. And most days, it feels like you're talking to a tiny person who's actively trying to lick a shopping cart. You wonder if any of it is sinking in, but it is. Children are always watching. They are watching how you treat people, how you handle stress, how you apologize, how you love. They're learning from who you are, not just what you say. And one day, years from now, your child probably won't remember every toy you bought, or every gift, or every outing, but they'll remember how they felt around you. Were they safe? Were they loved? Did they know you were glad to see them? Those are the things that stay. The truth is, fatherhood isn't built in grand gestures. It's built in thousands of ordinary moments: a bedtime story, a silly joke, a hug after a tough day, a dance party in the kitchen, a shoulder ride, a hand to hold, a voice saying, I've got you. And if you're a dad who's wondering whether you're making a difference, I hope you hear this. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to get everything right. Your children don't need a superhero. They need you, the real you, the tired you, the trying you best you, the one who keeps showing up, because showing up matters more than you know. So today, let's celebrate the dads who are learning as they go, the dads who love fiercely, the dads who worry, the dads who try again after hard days, the dads whose children run to the door when they come home, the dads creating memories they don't even realize they are creating. Happy Father's Day. And to every dad listening, your children may not remember every single thing you did for them, but they will remember that you were there. And sometimes that's the greatest gift a parent can give. Before I wrap up today's episode, I'd like to say something to my husband. Watching you become a father has been one of the greatest privileges of my life. I've seen the way our children lights up when you walk into the room. I've seen the silly games, the laughter, the bedtime routines, the cuddles, and the countless moments that happen when nobody else is watching. I've also seen the things that often go unnoticed, the sacrifices, the long days, the worries you carry quietly, the way you keep showing up even when you're tired. As parents, it's easy to focus on what we haven't done, what we could do better, or the mistakes we've made along the way. But what I hope you never forget is this: you were loved, you were appreciated, and you are making a difference. Our children may not remember every toy, every outing, or every little detail from these years, but they will remember how safe they felt with you, how much they laughed with you, how deeply they were loved by you. Thank you for being the father you are. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for loving our family so well. And thank you for helping create a childhood filled with memories that will last a lifetime. Happy Father's Day, my love. Thank you for tuning in. Please follow me on Spotify, YouTube, and Instagram, and I'll see you next time.